games into the season, you get 2 wins off the top. A disappointing tie to finish up the weekend. What are your overall thoughts after opening week?
Like I didn't like how we came out on Wednesday. To be honest, everyone was, oh, it's the first game and rust and all that stuff. But I didn't like how we competed. I think there's more to our group, and I thought we competed well yesterday. We didn't use our brains yesterday, and today I thought we actually used our brains a little bit as the game went on, and then we didn't have a lot of pop. And then the game kind of got away from us in the third period there. So a lot to learn from. Yeah, like 2-0-1 to start is. But you could see in the third period they wanted it more than us, and that's for a veteran group like we have. When some of the newer guys are playing harder and doing more of the right things than some of the older guys, like that's a problem that we need to resolve very quickly.
So all three goaltenders first week. What are you seeing out of the guys back there?
Yeah, like Nerzy did a lot of things well on Wednesday. Probably wasn't tested as much as Boehner and Parker, but he did everything that he needed to do on Wednesday. I think Boehner wants to have a few back yesterday, and I know Parker probably wants to have one or two today. But yesterday, I think they had 3 power play goals, and I think they had 3 power play goals today. So, kind of putting yourself in a tough situation, and your goalies in tough situations there.
What did you see out of your penalty kill? Is that just something that you cleaned up over the week, or does it really come down to not taking penalties?
Yeah, it's two-prong approach there. Like we had 1, 2, 3 or 4 stick penalties today. Like that's careless, classless stuff. That's unacceptable. And we can mope about the referees all day long, but at the end of the day, you have to take some responsibility for those things. So one, I think we've taken 6 or 7 plus penalties in all 3 of our games. McKendree yesterday, today. Yeah, our PK was abysmal this weekend. I take some responsibility of that as well. That's something that I enjoy coaching. It's something that we've been good at in years prior. I thought last year it started to slip, and you could see that this weekend we weren't great at it. So that's something that we're need to clean up. And like I said, well, the best PK is just not being out there in the first place. So two-prong approach on that one.
Looks like over the first couple games, the 5 freshmen have been all over the score sheet. Has that been surprising at all?
No. We really liked the 5 new guys that we have. They're great hockey players, great people. Wags jumps off the page for anyone that's watching, but Ewan's had 3 really good games, and it's a little different speed. He jumped in there and then made some nice plays. I thought Walks had a really good game today, playing the way that we want to play. JV, he's all over the place as well, and I say that in a good way of playing in a lot of different roles. So give James a ton of credit. I thought Connor played well on Wednesday. So those 5 guys, those after this weekend, those guys are doing the right things. We need some of our older guys to figure it out, because this is not something you just switch on in March. This is something that you build and you layer on as a season progresses. We've talked about it as a group, and as I told them just a few minutes ago, like, we're saying all the right things. Like all the quotes on the wall, all the things that we're saying on the bench, couldn't ask for anything better for my group. But those words have to translate to the actions, and that's we didn't see that this weekend. Give Missouri State a ton of credit. they jumped on their opportunities. They played a really good, they had a good battle plan for us. They almost came back yesterday, and today they finished off the and that probably is the most frustrating part, where we tell the group, like, we have the answers to the exam. We're giving you the answers. Now you just have to go write them in. You have to go execute. I thought we would have learned that after Friday, but we almost doubled down on it today. So that's what's most frustrating. And if they didn't learn yesterday, I sure hope they learned from the weekend of that's just not going to cut it.
What's the week look like going into Illinois State?
To be determined. I told him I'd love to see him on Monday. Probably wouldn't have a puck out there, but I don't know what that does for our group right now. I think we need a time to pause and to self-reflect after a week of games. I think some mirrors, we refer to it as the mirror test. I think there's some mirror tests that need to happen over the next few days. And we have we have 30 guys on the team. We have a lot of guys that want to be in the lineup. So probably get it back on the ice on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then head over to Illinois State, and probably we'll have a different lineup out there and try to get this nasty taste out of our mouths.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, thank you.